right, last one in book 3 is Bouree by Bach. The new thing is that we have a 3-note chord, kind of like in number 6. Number 6. I like to start teaching the chords, otherwise they will try it on their own. I teach this 3-note chord with 2 notes on bottom, 2 notes on top, and first obviously teach it without the trill. And just getting really comfortable with transitioning to the higher chord. And then you can add the trill in. And then we also have a couple of octaves to reinforce 2-note chord practice. Same thing as number 2 and number 6. The sections are really straightforward. A1, B1, A2, B2 for Bouree 1 and Bouree 2. First, I like to start with the trills in order to teach, just like I did. And then I teach all of Bouree 1. I find that this song is a really good opportunity to start practicing some sight reading. There's lots of accidentals. And there are some tricky rhythms, but not very many. So it's kind of practicing the sight reading with the tricky notes, but not having to do a lot of weird rhythms. All right, pick up to 12, pick up to measures 12 and 13. Watch for these high 3s. This is in B1 and low 2s. And then a sneaky high 2. That can be a really tricky spot, so spend some time on that. And then the following section as well, pick up to 13 to measure 16. Watch out for where they can cover their 5th. Cover. Cover. Silent arpeggio. So in that section from like 12 to 16, you've got D sharps, high verse low 2s, covering some 5ths, and a silent arpeggio in 15. So watch out for all of those in that tricky section. Then go ahead and teach all of B1. Watch out in measure 19, your extended 4. You can remind them that they did this in Luli Gavotte. Giant 4th finger stretch. And then I go over to A2. Help them watch out for 4th fingers versus open strings, because the 4th fingers are used for E flats. So if they play an open string, they're going to play a wrong note. And a lot of times if they try to use a 4th finger on an E natural, they're going to play it too low because they've been playing E flats. So I'll play that Bouree 2, the first section of that, to make that make more sense. Open E, so it's an E natural here. Open E, and then low 4. Low 4. And another low 4. So watch out for those guys. Make sure they're really strict about their openings versus 4s. And then B2, kind of what I was saying before, just lots of accidentals, really good practice to make sure those are all there, and good practice for some sight reading. In measure 12 on page 2, the first 2 notes are straight 8th notes. So even though it looks like it should be this, it's going to be, and you can talk about how that is customary in that time. Oftentimes the grace notes were used as straight 8th notes. So that is how we play that part. And then you can put it all together. Watch out for repeats, and then you've got a DC Bouree 1 Alfine. And yeah, this is a good one to just kind of send them off on their own. you know, just tell them, I want you to learn Bouree 2, the first section this week, and see if they can catch on to all those accidentals. B1, I would do some spots with them first, like on line 3, 4, and 5. But there are opportunities to kind of challenge them a little bit in this one.